Hello. It's a really difficult time to be a teacher, to be a student, to be a parent. This coronavirus may or may not get me, but I know that all this technology is really having an effect on me, my colleagues, and my students. I live in Southern California, and we just received a waiver to go back to in-person school K-6. After 6 months, we have students again, and it is wonderful. But we're still in a challenging situation because we have what is called a hybrid, where parents, because of safety reasons, can choose to have their children stay home in distance learning. And so we're given platforms and we're taught platforms to achieve this. And frankly, I am platformed out. I long to do the hands-on activities that I'm accustomed to doing with my students. Math anxiety is alive and well. We know this to be true. Every year I ask my students how many of them feel like they are math people. This year was really high. 38% felt that they are math people. Because of science, we know that there is no such thing as a math person or a not math person. All of us are math people. It is just our job to help our students to feel it in their soul that they are math people. And it's an important challenge that we have because we know that there are doors that are closed to students who are unwilling to pursue higher levels of mathematics. How do we help students to fall in love with math? It doesn't happen in textbooks and it doesn't happen in worksheets, at least not in my classroom. In my classroom, it happens with the activities and hands-on experiences that they receive. I'm going to teach you a math game called Number Toss, and my students named it that because I don't remember the name of this game. I learned it so long ago. I think I learned it from the Boxcar and One-Eyed Jacks people. They have the most amazing books. It's my #1 source for games. They have enough games and activities to last for the rest of your career. In this activity, you'll need a strip of paper, one for each person in the group. You're going to put your students in groups of 2s and 3s. I have these strips readily available in my classroom. You're going to need 2 dice and whatever tools you let your students use to work on their multiplication tables, like calculators, multiplication charts. Is it cheating if they look at these tools during the game? Of course not, because the whole purpose is for them to learn the facts that they don't know. As a group, you need to have them choose the multiple, great vocabulary word, that they are going to work on. In this case, our group chose the 5s, and you start listing out the multiples of 5 all the way to the 5 times 12 is 60. And everyone in the group does the same thing, so each strip looks the same. And you begin. I'm going to start, and I rolled a 2. So 2 times 5 is 10, and I'm going to cross that out. It's the next person's turn, and they decided to roll 2 dice, and they rolled a 5 and a 4, and the sum of 5 and 4 is 9. Another great vocabulary word, sum. And you then take that sum of 9 and multiply it times 5, which is 45, and you cross that out. And so it goes until somebody in the group has crossed out all their numbers. At some point, someone is going to get a repeat. They're going to get maybe another 45. And when that happens, essentially, you just lose your turn. This game translates really well remotely. I had my students do this. They just made their own number strips. And at pickup day, I had given them all dice to take home, and they were able to play in breakout rooms together. When my students came back last week, I told them what activity we were going to do, and I said, I'm going to put you in groups. And Guillermo in the back blurted out, breakout rooms! And we just had to stop and crack up because, yes, it was true. We were going to do breakout rooms, but actual in-person breakout rooms. That's Number Toss. And I hope you can play it with your students. I wish you a wonderful week. You are a math person, and you are enough. Bye.